program. So we have do it yourself, do it with you, and do it for you. I won't even talk about the do it for you one. It's really, but I thought what I could do is give you this a quick overview of that system. And by the way, you can't buy it today. So I'm not trying to sell it, but some people have asked. We have a very unique approach to that. So just relax for a second. I'm not going to try and sell you it. I'm going to show you what it is. And then we've got a very unique approach to how we enroll people into that program. So let me just go through that quickly. And then we will answer any questions related to the do-it-yourself toolkit when I'm done. Done that. So just give me a quick second. I'll just let me just go here 1 second to this. All right. So this again, keep this in mind. You have purchased the do-it-yourself toolkit. You're going to get everything that you have paid for and more, because I'm coming up with new things all the time. But some of you wanted to know about the Do It With You program. It's called, we call it internally PABGR-C. PABGR is my acronym for Publish a Book and Grow Rich, and C is for coaching, right? So it's the next level. It's the Done With You program. So again, it's because I look at what people are doing. Right now, you're going to do this yourself. I'm going to give you all the tools for you to do it out. But if you want to go to the next level and have a different path, then this might be for you. Now, the reality is it's crazy ass expensive. But if I look at the magic number, how much money you make every time you find a new customer, or you look at how many new clients you could get or new income, then you'll understand why I'm pricing it the way I'm pricing it. But again, keep this in mind. You can't buy this today. I'm just giving you an overview. If you could mute yourself, that would be great, everybody. I'll open up the lines in a minute. So this program normally in the non-COVID time is $11,000. I am starting a founders group. So I've only offered this to one group of people. You're the second. And this may be something for you, especially those of you who are wanting to make a business out of this. And especially those of you who want to go get a loan. You can get interest-free loans in most countries right now and not have to make any payments for a year. So let me show you what this is. I'm going to go, there's a lot to this program. I'm going to go through this very, very fast, and then one at a time. And then you're going to see how we work and whether it makes sense for you to consider this or not. So first is you've already purchased the do-it-yourself toolkit. You're going to get everything that's in that program. And any money that you've already spent on that could get applied to this. So you're not having to double. It's this program, the VIP program, is done with you. It includes the do-it-yourself toolkit. So you get everything that you've already purchased. You're going to get all of that and more. But then we've added all kinds of more services. Again, for those of you who sort of say, listen, and again, don't worry if this is not for you or the timing's not right. Don't worry about it. One of the first things that we do is we have a quarterly implementation lab. That's a live virtual day with me with no agenda other than working with you in terms of how to make sure that you implement the things that I'm talking about. One of the things I'm very concerned with, folks, is people buying courses and never doing anything with it. I won't ask you here how many of you bought a course that's sitting on a shelf and you haven't done anything with it. That drives me nuts. And so every quarter, you're going to meet with me for an entire day, and the focus is how to keep you implementing the next step of the program. So it's a done with you program. Then we do a monthly deep dive. This monthly deep dive is 2 hours where all of you get questions and answers. You get the best practices. You get people can discuss their wins. So you're meeting every quarter and then every month. And then weekly, we're going to put you into groups with accountability groups to kick you in the ass. Because, listen, this is expensive. The last thing you want to do is buy a program and then not do anything with it. And so to avoid that, we've got this, and we sort of consider this like almost like an insurance policy. We want to make sure that you do what you're bought. And sometimes getting a kick in the ass every week is a good thing. Now, listen to this. We're also going to do periodic mass writing sessions. That's where on specific days, we're going to allocate 24 hours, and all of you who are in this program are going to come onto the website for as long as you can. And the whole focus is just everybody actually writing their books together. What I mean by that is we'll be encouraging one another. We're going to block off a time. We'll celebrate when somebody finishes a chapter, when somebody wants to read a portion of the chapter. There'll be games, but the focus is a concerted effort on writing your book. I'd like to have hundreds and hundreds of people during a 24-hour period actually writing their book together. And we'll have writing coaches there and everything. The next one is a title coaching session where for 3 hours, it's going to be designed to specifically answer all of your questions or help you nail your book title. Because again, that's a very important part of the whole thing. If you join the Do It With You program, we're also going to give you an upgraded cover. You know, the one you're getting now is a great cover, but as you can well imagine, there's different levels of customization. If you choose this VIP program, it's a much upgraded, customized title cover design for you. The one you're going to have that you've already got is great, but this just takes it over the moon. Then you all know that I'm going to write the foreword to your book or a testimonial. So if you look at those 8 things, that would be up about 15,000 if I could sell those individually. But then we've got a couple of other interesting bonuses to talk to you about. Well, first of all, is this making sense to you so far? If it is, just put your hand up so I can see you're still here. Now, it's not the middle of the night for you, but it's the middle of the night for me. So let me see your hands. I didn't see everybody's hands. Let me see. All right, good. So let me just tell you on some other things that we're including. One of them, and I'm calling this the COVID bonus number 1. What you're going to get is I have this swipe file. Now, I don't have time to go through everything in here, but man, I have all kinds of files in here. PowerPoint files. I have all kinds of worksheets and videos. And even on here is a video deconstructing my Tony Robbins talk. So what you see on the swipe file is my speech here, my slides over here, and on the bottom, I'm sharing with you every behind the scenes thing that I'm doing during that Tony Robbins talk. So that in and of itself is worth a fortune, where you get all the behind the scenes things, for those of you especially who want to do speaking. But we've got worksheets in here, we've got templates, we've got all kinds of other things in that swipe file. Then, let me back up for a second. Then we have the plan debrief. You see here? And so we will help you create a specific game plan. Once you do that, then we will prepare a video for you where we are debriefing you on elements of the plan, suggesting, for instance, a bigger market for you. And here's specific contacts. Go and talk to this person. Make sure you include this in your offer. So it's a lot more customization. That's what we're saying. It's a done with you program. Then we've got these what we're calling either 30-minute bonus or full pay bonus, and that is these kits that you are going to get templates on. We will actually design those for you. So the entire kit, you'll have to fill out a worksheet, but my graphic artist will actually do all the work for you. So you don't have to go out and find somebody else to do that for you. That'll all be done for you. So that you'll get the kits. But the other thing that you're going to get is this. You see this? You remember this video that I played on day 1 of Bob Proctor introducing me? How would you like to have Bob Proctor introduce you and your company and your coaching program and introduce you so you can play a video like that of Bob Proctor. Well, that won't happen. But I will do a video like that for you. Obviously, Bob's not going to do it, but there is a lot of value in having somebody like me introduce you on video, so that you have a third-party endorsement, because I can say things about you that you can't say, and I'll endorse you, your book. Maybe if you've got a coaching program, that'll all be part of the video. We'll do that so that you can use that anywhere you want when you speak. That is powerful. So if you look at that, then, and I'm going to tell you the prices in a minute, and we do have an incentive like crazy, but if you're able to pay in full, that means within 30 days. If you're able to pay within 35 days, 30 days, I've got a few bonuses, and I would say probably 80% of the people, 90% of the people choose the full pay option instead of the payment terms because of these bonuses. The first one is a program that I have called the Focus Builder System. You know, all of this stuff that you see on this screen is great, huh? But it's absolutely worthless if you are not focused. And I have been doing this business for 30 years, and I can tell you lack of focus kills more ideas than almost anything. So to help you in that regards, if you're able to pay in full, I will give you 1 year access to my Focus Builder System. This is a very strong kick in the butt program for radical accountability. Okay, so let me tell you the way it works. The first thing is you get my online course. So all of the information on how you can stay focused, you're going to get all that. But more importantly, you will meet with me every 3 months, every 90 days. You're going to meet with me every 90 days for 3 hours. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a list of what you plan to do for the next 90 days. We're going to have a specific plan. We're going to identify potential problems. We're going to identify specific KPIs. You're going to determine on what you want to do in the next 3 months. And you're going to meet with me every 90 days. We're going to review what you did in the last, and we're going to make a plan for the next. Because the last thing I want to have happen is that this just is another one of these programs you bought. Every 90 days, you're going to meet with me. And then every month, you're going to meet for 1 hour with one of our coaches. The coach is going to say, what did you say to Jerry you were going to do in the 3 months? How are you doing? Every month, you're going to be held accountable. And then every week, there's a 30-minute webcast where our team will interview a productivity expert. Now we've already got dozens of those in the online course for you to review, but every week there's a short 30 minutes. So 3 hours with me every 3 months, 1 hour a month with one of our coaches, and 1 hour interview every week for 30 minutes. So this is radical accountability. This is a fabulous program, no matter what you want to do in life. And the last one is this, and this is only for full pay people, and that is you get access to a lab. I call it the 2-day Fund It Lab. That's going to be probably also in August, maybe September. But this is a 2-day intensive where there's one focus: how to find people to fund your book. You're actually going to come into the class. We're going to get the leads right there. We're going to actually make calls right in the class. You're going to interview people. It's an incredible time. Just focus on finding the money to pay for all of the cost. Now, why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I want you to join the next program, which is the Done For You program. But I'm not going to ask you for any money for that. I want you to go find the money from here. And then if you want to, then you can join the other program. That's why I have thousands of people in that big program. because I show you how to get the money. This way, I'm going to show you how to get the money in this 2-day lab. If you're able to pay in full, you get to come to that for free. 2 days, we haven't locked into the exact date yet, but you'll get to come to that. Well, most people that I talk to say this is an incredible offer. And again, I know you just bought this one program, and it may be too early for me to be sharing this with you already, but I got so many questions about it. So I thought I'll take this opportunity. But not one person who's ever heard my offer here, everybody loves it. But why is it that they don't all join? Well, some people don't join because they want to get into this program, and some people say, I don't have any more money, so okay, I get it. But there's a lot of people who could benefit from this, and they back away. And so I asked Tony, why is it that people come so close to something that'll change their life forever, and they back away? Listen to what Tony said, because if you can afford this, and you know you're going to do it eventually, and you know it'll help you, and you're confident, then you might want to jump on this, but something might stop you. Listen to this.
Think about it. You can look at any business, and if you want to know what shifts a business, what shifts your life, there's one force: decision making. Decision making is the force that shapes destiny, personal, corporate, business destiny. How many of you can think of the decisions that you made years ago, 1 or 2 decisions, 5, 10, 15 years ago? That decision, you may not have realized at the time, but that decision was one of the most important decisions of your life. If you'd made a different decision there, you've gone a different direction, your life would be completely different today. Who can relate to this in your life? Say I. The secret then is getting darn good at making more effective decisions. Now, by the way, are we always going to make the right decision, yes or no?
Okay, listen to this.
Absolutely not, no way in a million years. But most people don't have the guts to make the tough decisions because they want to make the right decision, so they make no decision. And that's a decision.
Did you catch that? I mean, that's a powerful statement if I've ever heard one. Just bears repeating. He said, people are afraid to make the tough decisions because they want to make the right decision. So they make a no decision, which is a decision. And so I know this is probably too early for you to consider, but a lot of people say, listen, I'm okay. I know that I want to know what's available. And now let me talk to you about the price and how I'm going to price this, which is not going to be $11,000. I do know that if you add up all of these different fees, we're talking about over $40,000 worth. Because of Corona, because of all the different things, and also because of I'm doing this founders group, I thought, why don't I give people a crazy ass reduction? Like, why don't I just slash the price? Like, for example, what if I took 75% off? If I took 75% off, maybe you would be willing to do something for me. Like, maybe you would be willing to help me develop this program. Maybe you would be willing to give me a testimonial and become a case study for, maybe you would be willing to allow me to follow your results so that in the future, I could have a testimonial from you on video, assuming you like it and everything. And then I thought, well, if you would be willing to do that for me, well, then I'd be able to give you a major reduction. So instead of 44,000, I thought, well, if I reduced it by 75%, which I think is pretty crazy. My team told me I was crazy because look at all the stuff you're getting. I thought that would be good, but that's not good enough. So what I decided to do was I decided to not charge the 11,000. So make that go away. Figure out exactly how to create an offer that is for my founders, and that would be $6,997 US. Now, is that a lot of money? Friggin' right, it's a lot of money. And I don't apologize for it at all, but it's a business expense. And if you don't think working with me for an entire year, getting all of these things, helping you with your business, helping you with all the things you can, then this is not for you. But I'm willing to give this kind of cash discount to the founders group. And not only that, listen to this. If you need help on a monthly basis. That means if you need a payment plan, you can get a payment plan as low as $500-600. Now you're going to have to put a deposit down, but if you need help, my team will work with you to create a payment plan, because I'm only doing this for our founders group, like the initial group. There's only a few people in this. If you choose the monthly payments, then you're not going to get these two things on the bottom over here. So if you can figure out how to get the payment within 35 days, then you can get these bonuses as well. This is, again, for those of you who really want to go to the next level, but I've got a problem. And here is one problem. So I told you, you cannot buy this. You can't, because most of you think I'm here trying to sell you. And I guess to some degree I am. But to be different, I said to my team, I want them to sell me. I am not taking anybody into this program who I'm not feeling 100% confident could get at least 10 times their money. So if you pay me $6,997, I want you to make at least 70,000 back. To make three times that is very possible, but you're going to have to sell me on why I should let you in. So if you're at all interested, without making any commitments at all, you can go to this website here, tinyurl.com/bookit88. If you go to this website, here's what's going to happen. First thing you're going to do is you're going to book an appointment to meet with our publishing consultant. You got to pick a date when in your time zone that you can have a short call with our team to find out if we're a fit. Because if we're not a fit, we're not doing it. Then the very next thing you're going to do is you're going to fill out a questionnaire. That questionnaire comes directly to me. I will look at that questionnaire and I'm going to respond one of three ways. First, I'll say, listen, this is not the right time for you. Let's do it some other time. And we decline half the people who apply, just so you know. Because I'm not everybody who comes into this is going to win. And I'm going to pour myself into those people. And so I need to have the right kind of people. I have to know. So you'll fill out a questionnaire. I will then say, nope, it's not the right time. I will say, I'm interested to explore more. And I might have some questions for you. The third one is, this looks like it might be a fit, and proceed to the appointment. Now, even though you book an appointment, we may decline that appointment and cancel it. So you need to know that we decline half the appointments. And so that's the pitch. That's what I want you to learn, is there is another level. And so if you're here and you're thinking, and we had a whole bunch of people, and the only reason I'm doing this is because people have asked. And last time I did this, all kinds of people who had just purchased the do-it-yourself kit stepped up to the next level. And so people ask me, aren't you afraid people are going to download everything and then quit? Absolutely not, because you're not getting in on this until I'm confident you're going to work. It's going to work for you. So nobody's getting into this until they prove to me that they're ready. And you think I'm kidding. You got to sell me. Somebody says, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does? What if you could do speaking engagements like June did, and I could get her 25,000, or like Rajiv making 120,000 in one weekend? So again, if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to sell me, if you're willing to not quit no matter what, it's going to work. And then the other question is, why do I have to apply? Guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have the right attitude, I'm not bringing you in. I don't care how much friggin' money you offer me. You're not getting in on this. So you have to apply, because it's a unique program. And also, I need your help. I need you to understand, as a founding members, I need your input. I need your case study. I need your video. I need your results, so that I could take this to the marketplace later this year. And so that's my little pitch on this. It's a do it with you program. And if you want to go to the next level in terms of sort of stepping up. Then you just go to this website. Let's book a time. Let's answer the questionnaire. Let's find out if maybe this is something you ought to consider. But I'm telling you something, if you put in that appointment and you put in that questionnaire, you damn well better show up. I'm telling you, because if you don't show up, that's a clear sign you're not ready. All right, so that's where I want you to go, tinyurl.com, book it 88. And